Hello everyone, and welcome to Everquest. Free to play your way, guys. That's right, we get to decide how we get to play Everquest now that they have an open license, per se. It says here, there's a lot of guys here. They just, the server just opened. I think it's double XP, but they say the bots take the experience, part of your experience, whatever. They won't heal you, but that may not take it. See, I've not tested. Just have your bots beat the mob down low and then camp the bots, finish off the mob. That seems like a lot of work. I prefer to do it the old-fashioned way. But guys, yeah, so the armor. Then you'll see 7 to 10% a kill. I don't know about that. I'm gonna wait until I'm geared up, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Any quick way to camp bots? I believe there's a camp hole. But at this level, mobs are gonna really die too fast. But I mean, that seems like a lot of work. I agree. I mean, maybe they could put some kind of a special coding that'll automatically do that. But let's see. So yeah, guys, this server uses bots. I currently have a tank, and I tend to name mine. I put the name of their role in their name. So I got a tank, I got heals, which is a cleric, I got a druid, I got a magician, and I have a shaman. Yeah, but on this server, the item utilization works differently. So what I'm gonna do, what the heck? So I'm gonna check my chat, guys. Give me just a moment. Okay, I have to make this small. There we go. I'm gonna go to close that out. Let's go back. Okay, we're gonna look for that. Well, it takes a bit of, since the rules are set for them to take experience. Yeah, so I mean, at least somebody came up with a way to get more experience per kill, but I mean, I'm probably not gonna worry about that kind of stuff. It's just not my thing. Okay, guys, so yeah, I'm checking the chat now. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It gives me 8% a kill that way. 8% a kill is really nice, though. But I might do that. Yeah, camp. Yeah, actually, you'd have to make 3. You'd have to make a camp ball. Then you'd have to make a spawn button. Then you would make a invite button, but that would work. Yeah, that's what I would do. But anyway, yeah, it could work. Yeah. So let's see, guys. I could try it the other way. I don't know, but yeah. So let's do a little test here. So guys, we got these boots. I got them on my mouse. I'm gonna click on one of my guys. I think my tank does not have any. My tank is my frog lock. I can't tell if he has anything, but I'm gonna use a hotkey to give him, and I'm gonna press. So I have him highlighted, and I'm gonna press my hotkey, and it's gonna give him the boots. So he said, "Thank you for the small rawhide boots, Kurka." But anyway, I don't know. I'll just name him Circus. I don't know. Yeah, that'll work. So now we're gonna attack. We're gonna see that the experience isn't gonna be that good with the guys. I feel like I'm on P99 experience. Says 4. Okay, so now we're attacking. We're gonna attack this guy. Experiences bar is moving just a little bit, which isn't too bad. It's supposed to be double experience, but it gets divided up among the group. Yeah, so I got another belt. I think all of my guys have a belt. So I can give my sham a belt. And it says thanks, so I don't know. And we're going to go for the trainer. We're looking for the shield. And since everything is everything removed, any class can wear anything on this server. So the ag got killed by something, I don't know, but now I'm going to use my clicky, my epic clicky. I am currently, my character is a necromancer, and we got the if you go to the merchant where we start off, we get, yeah, it's taking it down quick. Good. Alright, so we're going to take those guys out while I'm looking for the loot. See what kind of loot we got here. Yeah, I might use their method though. I might use the method that they said. Ooh, so what do we have here? We have a neck item. I don't have a neck item. We got a weapon. So it has a base damage of 10, which isn't too bad. We're gonna stop looting belts. So since we're not level 10 yet, that means all these guys are gonna melee, even the casters. So we're gonna give every single one of our characters an item. So our tank has something. I can't tell if our other guys have stuff. Looks like our druid doesn't have anything. Yeah, so now she has something to hit with, and we should be able to take the mobs down a little bit quicker. So right now we just have regular starter weapons. We don't have any, except for me. I have my epic. The other guys, they don't have anything. They're just they're kind of like mercs on live server. Now technically they say we might get mercs on the server, but 31 feels so nice after 30. Yeah, so the leveling is going to be not that fast as other servers that I've been on, but we do have a DPS advantage. Although some servers, they give you very nice weapons and armor. But I mean, these guys are taking things out pretty quick. Oh, they're taking out reds. Reds are giving... They're taking both reds out. Oh my goodness. The experience isn't too bad. Oh, we got some shoes. We can give that to anybody. We'll give it to our tank. I don't know. I think our tank has better, but we'll give it to our sham. I don't know. I lose track of all this stuff. And usually what they have, they would give it back if they have something or whatnot, but I think they don't have that programming set yet. So we're level 5. Everything is yellow, so we're gonna take these. All of our guys are at full health. I think we're gonna be okay. And if we get ads, they kill them both at the same time. So are they attacking? Are they all attacking? So I gotta target it and then hit Q, and then they all attack. And I'm level 6, so we just leveled up. Yeah, but it's, yeah, usually the guys will have shoulders, the legionnaires. So we're gonna start killing them. We're gonna kill all the guys around here. Yeah, so got some legionnaires here. Juicy reds. The other guys are, I don't know. We're gonna use our epic clicky. Oh, they're taking it down pretty quick. And it's down. Yep, we got some shoulders. And we got a wrist. We can give that to our guys, our tank. So we're going to click on our tank. And now he has it. Well, they're all she's. And I'm going to get the first shoulders. And since they're not lore or anything, all that stuff has been removed, I can loot as many as I want. And we're going to kill these legionnaires, get stocked up with our shoulders. And then at 10, we'll go to unrest. Oh, we got ourselves a chest item. So we'll loot these and give them to our dudes. So this Necro is going to be wearing anything I can get at the moment. Later on I'll go with the highest AC items. So he will be wearing, oh yeah, I forgot the attack. Yeah, if we get ads, I gotta manually attack all of them. Yeah, so they were getting beat down, but yeah, we should be doing okay now. Add our I wish that it was an instant cast. One of our guys is almost dead. So I guess that means more EXP for us. The Centurion's gonna die now. Oracle's gonna die now. We're gonna put our clicky on him. It almost looks like our clicky epic didn't work. Doesn't show that he's that's strange. Did he resist it? Yeah, it doesn't even look like it's working. It was working. That's strange. And our mage isn't attacking. So it looks like we're bugged. I might have to log out. Oh, maybe it's because I got this item in on my cursor. I don't know. That could have been it. So we're gonna loot these two shoulders. And we're gonna give that to our tank. And the other guys are mage. Mage is gonna get some new shoulders. It's hard to tell if our mage has boots. Okay, so we're gonna spawn our guys. And we're gonna invite them. So some of our guys are, we gotta wait for them to regen. That orc emissary is dual wielding. So we gotta wait for all of our guys to get up. In the meantime, we can be looking for more legionnaires, but we can't move, so we gotta wait for everyone to get rebuffed. So we got a shaman for buffs. We got a druid for buffs. We're gonna get cleric buffs, and we got our tank to do the tanking. Once we get 200 plot, we can get an augment that we can put it to a weapon that will create super aggro and give the weapon to the tank, and the tank will be able to keep all aggro all the time. It would be nice if it would be an AoE aggro. I should have made my tank a dark elf, because dark elves seem to hold a lot of aggro. Dark elves, trolls, Ixar. Yeah, instead of a frog. I don't think like by their self, just by their race, I don't think they hold good aggro, but the dark elves seem to hold a little bit more regular aggro, natural aggro, compared to the other classes without using, abilities and all that. So it looks like our guys are good. I think we can attack this guy and take him down. We're gonna use our clicky and see if it works. Yeah, so I'm not getting a message that it's landing. Drowsy, flame lick, sicken, but it's not even showing that the clicky on the epic is working, so I don't know. And it's not showing that I'm doing any damage. So yeah. It looks like the only dots that are landing are the chamois and the druid. No shoulders. Oh, we got one pair of shoulders. These do 10 damage. I don't think anybody needs anything. Wait a minute. Our chamois does not have a weapon. Now she does. I guess the pet could get a weapon too. I don't know. I don't think I'll be able to give it anything, but we'll see. Oh yeah, let me give it. Okay, that's good. Ooh, these guys are red. We're gonna get some good EXP off of these guys. Wait a minute. Torment of Shadows. There it goes. So it landed on that guy. It worked. Looks like they're all attacking. And they said that we get Autoscribe. Yeah, yep, we're automatically getting our spells. So I'm gonna, whoa. Yeah, I can summon a pet. Yep, so there we go. There's my pet. I'm gonna see if it's gonna let me do it without a regent. We have a gate spell. I think Necros get the Feign Death spell before the SKs do. And I don't know what level the monks get Feign Death. Somewhere around the teens, I think. Yeah, so I'm gonna see. Yeah, our guys seem to be doing better DPS now. Now that they all have weapons. Oh, we got some arms here. Well, they all should have arms. I don't think they all have wrists yet. Yeah, these guys are doing good DPS now for just to being level 6. Everybody should have shoulders now. I mean, I can do the inventory list too. What is this? This is a... we're gonna skip all that. Nothing good. So this is what Dark Elf Necros look like when they're wearing some of its heavy armor. I can't remember if I found any Defiant yet, but as you can see, I'm wearing plate armor as a Necro. So there's another one right there. Wow, that thing died fast. But yeah, everything is gonna attack me because I'm... oh, we got a little brain. We got an earring here. We got the whip damage 10. We'll just save that for a pet, I guess. Yeah, so we're gonna leave those slaves alone, even though they're easy experience, but still. Yeah, so we're level 6 and we're doing pretty good. Yeah, we might go to Unrest at level 8. So what I'm gonna do, I'll be right back, guys. I'm just gonna make a little change. Make a little small change here. There we go. Now, the nice thing about the bots compared to boxing is they will go around corners and stuff, I think, a little bit more better. Crescent Reach is good for start and go until 20. Yeah, I should have went all the way up in Crescent Reach. But there are some things that you can't get there that you can get here. Fast respawn. Yeah, but they're like each little area has their own thing. Head. But there was already somebody there. And there are some things that you can get here that you can't get anywhere. Like the shoulder pads. Woven crescent robe. Yeah, I should go back there though. I need the robe. But yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna be gearing really fast though. I mean, I'm gonna be leveling pretty fast. Oh, we got another neck piece. Okay, so the neck piece is gonna go to our tank. Can we give it to him while he's fighting? Nope. But they are just tearing these guys up. Yeah, but I should go back to Crescent Reach to gear up. But I think it might be good to go back at 15 maybe. I don't know. Yeah, you can get gear, and so the guys are saying, you know, lots of chest items rotting in Crescent Reach. The robe. So if I click on the robe here, so that's pretty good starting out. But the only thing is there's no weapons there, so, and the only thing that's really going to help you starting out. So this one is 10 damage, not too bad. We can sell it for money. This is a back item. So we're going to give that to our tank, see if they need it. I can't remember. I think our tank had a better one, so I just replaced it with something worse. Oh well. Yeah, he had a combatant cloak. Yeah, I think that it's just, I don't know, I guess whatever. I'd have to do an inventory list on them and check and see. But we're going through these reds like they're nothing. Gonna do our epic clicky on these guys because there's a healer. It didn't stick. So it doesn't stick on, it doesn't work on every critter. Guess there's a chance to resist. One of our guys is down. And I'm about to be, can someone kill Nagy? I'm gonna die. but we might get some of these killed. No one can kill that guy yet. Yeah, I think this server started today, so everybody is low level. So it's kind of like the ground zero, or zero count, you know, like on the old servers there, live servers and all that. But yeah, I might die here, but that's okay, guys. Can we just throw ourselves at it? These guys are funny. So we can try to take the Oracle, because the other guy's running. You lose a lot of experience when you die. Oh, at least somebody was nice enough to tell us that. Well, our guys killed everything, I think. As soon as a mage gets 50, he will be perma-dead. I think these guys are just joking around a little bit right now. So it just pays to, what the heck? I got a combat and oh, it did give it back to me, I think. So I can give it back to my tank. And I will get the, yeah, see, I got this one back. So we will give this one to this one and see what we get back. Nothing. And we're gonna re-invite our guys. Get them back in here, and then, yeah, so our mage went down. I'm gonna have to get the regular sit command. So we'll use 6. Yeah, bots will automatically res if you go back to your corpse, so you'll get some of. Once a bot can do 96, it won't be so bad, but until then, it's painful. Yeah. Yeah, I always try not to die. That's why, like, when I use bots, I try to make a when I get geared up, I would try to use a class that can FD, like a monk, but the Necro is best because they can feign death, and they got all of these yummy magical utility spells that can be used too, so. And they get their own pet. People are counting their deaths. My spell fizzled. Okay, now I got my pet up, and he's getting buffed. So I think we're good. I don't know. You know, these bots buff pretty quick though. Now it would be fun if the developer, the creator, the owner of the server created an instacast pain death item and put it on the merchant. Yeah, so I think we're gonna be okay. We're gonna go for crush. We're gonna go for the big guy, and the rest of the stuff I guess we can loot. Oh, I think our guys. Oops, I didn't want to loot that. One of our guys can use this. I think our tank maybe. Yep, there he goes. I should have got a made a tank that you can see his armor easily. I guess I don't know. So here we go, guys. This is the part that's gonna hurt because if Divine is up and he's up too, we're gonna die. Who's up there? Oracle. Oh, there's an Oracle healer too. Yeah, Divine. I think Divine would wipe the floor with us. So we're not even gonna try. I mean, I'll die, but we can always go to a different area. We're level 7. I think we're like gold enough to get, but we wouldn't get any good stuff. So it's debatable. But we've cleared pretty much everything. But I guess we can go. We can clear the outside stuff. Man, these guys go through these mobs like they're nothing. I guess we should check and see if our guy is up there. Ooh, look at that! Our bot can cast DS damage shield on us. Ooh, hoo, hoo. But but since everything is all, which is very nice, my guy, my main tune is already almost geared out with everything. Although it's not good stuff, the best stuff is in Crescent Reach. But I mean, it's not that big of a deal because I mean, even the stats on that gear is not that great either. So it doesn't really matter too much at this point. The Orc Trainer is up again. Yeah, so the respawns are pretty nice. Oh, that trainer died pretty quick. Yeah, stuff is just dying very quickly. I think we're good enough. Whoa, what's this? Nope, that's not good. Yeah, we can go to Paula Dole. Oh, we got some pants here. Yep, that's all we have though. We can give that to our shaman. Yeah, so everybody has shoulders. Yeah, I think we're ready for unrest. I think we're ready to go to unrest. And there won't be much. There's going to be a lot of mobs, but there's not going to be that much gear until we get high enough level to get into blah, 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 the barkeeper room. And I think the mobs in unrest would die quicker, maybe. But these guys are just dying fast. But yeah, I think once we get level 10, we can clean up the first floor and the outside area, and we should be like level And then maybe we can port, go over to Polo Duel. What the, oh, okay. Yeah, we're level 8. We can go to Unrest now. I think the mobs will be dying a lot quicker because they're a little bit more closer to our level, and they'll die faster. I think it's kind of nice though because they sometimes they switch automatically, which is kind of good. And the other thing is that there's going to be more. Ooh, we got 2 earrings. And since these are, everything is removed, we can wear 2. And we can give 1 to our tank. So that's kind of nice. We should come back here. But yeah, once we get high enough to get into mist more, like in 20 to 30, well, we can get the silver wing earrings, which are nicer. We're going to pour it out now. Let's see. Yeah, so we're gonna go back to the beginner area, which is called the it's called the tutorial zone, but they redid everything. They turned it into a custom area. So now that we zoned, all of our guys should be the same level. So they should be updated. Yeah, it looks like there's nobody, everybody's busy on leveling. Yeah, so there's a bank here. There's some guys here. So we're gonna go to, we're gonna see if they have unrest. I don't think they do, so we might have to go to POK. Ooh, that would suck though. I hope they have unrest in here. There it is, yeah, they got it. So we're about to port to unrest. Some people like going to Kearns, but I like to go into unrest because they got some of those unique items that are easy to get. They're easy to get, and you can basically level from 10 all the way to about 24 to 25, I would say. But that would take a long time. Yeah, and since they don't allow AFK leveling, you would more likely get banned. Might. So, is there anybody here? Nope. But as soon as you get in, everything is yellow, so they're gonna be dying faster, and there's gonna be a lot of these guys. They're gonna be almost the same level. We could also go to the bandits in Polo Duel, and they drop the better AC gear. Wow, look at all those mobs. They're going down quick. Well, they were going down quick. Non-stop mobs, non-stop action, guys. Silverwing, yep, so he got it. Silverwing loop using Mistmore. Yeah. So the guy must have been reading my mind. Because I mean, I think a lot of people, you know, they know that know Everquest. They know where to get everything that they need when they're leveling up. So the question would be, is it easier to level up solo or with the bots? So, which means, yeah, so what about this guy? This guy has some decent stuff to loot. Steel knuckles, 2 slots. Hand to hand, good for a beast lord. And we should probably convert over to a beast lord from our shaman. We got a 2-hand sword, damage 14. Our warrior currently has one, using a 2-hand sword. So now it might be better to go with, get rid of the shaman and get a beast lord because we're level 8. So that might be the next thing on the list, is creating. We have a mage, yeah, I'm gonna be the necro. And the other one that has a pet is an enchanter, so it might benefit us to have an enchanter now. Instead of, that means we would have to get rid of, I don't know. We need a healer though. We could drop our tank, our main tank, because we don't have any really great gear for the tank yet. We got like a hammer here. 11. That's not too bad. We'll probably sell that for money. I don't know how much the bags are. We get 2 bags starting initially, but we have to borrow them. And the ones that they have are like almost 2K, so it would be nice if many bags of platinum would drop. That would be fun. That would be fun if the dev added that in. Yeah, so it looks like we're gonna sit here for a minute, let our guys recuperate, and we're gonna make a beast lord. And we're gonna call it short name. Oops. And it's gonna be a beast is 15. 15. It's gonna be a bosser 131. It says, oh, we didn't use a capital letter. You have reached all the maximum bots. No. So we can only create 5. So just a lesson for you guys. If you guys decide to play on the server, you can only make 5. You can't even, yeah, you have to make everything correctly the first time. But the good news is we got a druid, which we're gonna get druid buffs all the time. We're gonna get shaman buffs. But I'd have to create another character, which that would be that would I'm glad I made a necro for my first guy. So my pet is basically gonna be a backup for now, just a backup in case I get aggro. It'll take it'll take one aggro off of me if we get large pools. So now comes the point, the part where we have to decide if we're gonna camp all of our bots when the mob gets almost dead, to see if we can get that better experience rate. And I'm probably gonna, well, let's see here. We got one undead, which might have some plot. Oh, this is a tough guy. He has a shield. We can use a shield. Yeah, we had to fight to earn that shield. Ha ha ha. Since we couldn't get one, but the nice thing about Crushbone is it kept respawning the trainer very quickly. So now we got a shield. We got our base. And one of our guys, this one does 11. We're gonna keep that. Necro wearing full tanking gear. That's pretty funny, guys. We got another item here. Ooh, bronze. Let's see what the bronze looks like. 1138. That's not too bad. It's got 2 slots. And we're gonna sit, and doesn't look like the sitting regen is nice. Well, it looks like it is nice. And our guys leveled up. We leveled up. Yeah, we just leveled up. Level 9, guys. That's pretty bad. That's not too bad. And we got all of our bots buffing us. So we're doing pretty good. All of our guys are low on mana. usually if you encounter any bugs with your bots, the best thing to do is just log out and log back in, and most of the problems should be fixed. Sometimes you gotta do a cold reboot on your computer if the problem doesn't want to go away, and usually if you just reboot the computer, which which is not very good, which kind of sucks, but we don't need regions. And I think my inventory is full. But yeah, Silver Wing Loop. I mean, I kind of feel like going there, but yeah. So that guy is like around level 30 or 40. So he's probably going from different place to different place. But usually if you're level 20 or around 25, you can do the Goonthak run, and that'll last you up until like 38 if you were AFK leveling. But you know, it depends on if they'll let you do it, because you can get banned for that on this server. So we're gonna use our epic clicky because we might die. Yeah, we might end up dying here, guys. If so, we might be going to Mistmore. Maybe not, though. We might go back to Crescent Reach and try to get geared up a little bit more there, maybe. Or we might go to Polydol. That means anybody can complete hill with trekking on breastplate. And we are dead. Good luck killing trekking on anytime soon. So now we can go and sell some of our stuff. Some of the stuff that we have. There's a dude right there. So the merchant is there. And now we might be doing solo. We might be doing solo play, I don't know, let's see. We're gonna sell some of this stuff. People are already making a list of what they're gonna camp. People are also selling items here, but we can make some plot here. Yeah, we can make some plot here, and we will also be getting. So we got 44 plot. Yeah, so right there, there's a, we got the composite field boots. The helm would be better than what we have now. We can get that for 6 plot. Someone already has, oh my goodness, they sold an axe for, I don't know how much. Kunark is going to have a lot of good clickies. They got a shield here. So we can get a shield for our guys. And they're only a plot each. That's pretty cheap. Do we have any? Oh, we gotta get our bags in POK. We're gonna have to buy some bags in POK. But we don't have that much strength. This one is AC5, this one's better. We could probably use our show helm. Show helm. Now we look like a dark elf. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna log on our guys separately. And that way she's gonna be, we're gonna gear her up besides the warrior. Yeah, so we're gonna get rid of this. And we're gonna get rid of this. Yeah, she needs a chest piece. So we're gonna give the other two shields away. Yeah, so we're gonna spawn our other guy. Our tank we can't use they're using a good two-hander, so we're gonna spawn our druid. She's dual wielding, but she can she hit with both weapons? I don't think she can. I don't think she can. But that's okay. Yeah, so we got her and the shaman. Yeah, our shaman is gonna get a shield. Oh, they didn't join me. That's strange. Yeah, I might have to log out. But yeah. They look we're gonna have to make a camp all button too. Yeah, we might have to actually test that. If we have a life tap, we can probably solo. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, these guys are bugged. I don't know why. So, but let's see if that works. Yep, that worked. So 5 is going to be our camp all button. So the guy says, think he will change mana regen. Stoned says, probably not. Server has a pretty challenging feel to it. So maybe the developer wants it to feel challenging. But the question would be, will it be a long-term server? Or will the server go down after about a week? But, yeah. Yeah, so let's see if we can spawn our guys. We got all of our guys. And the invite button isn't working. That's strange. So it looks like we're going to have to camp out. And these are the kind of bugs that I'm talking about. The server is pretty brutal, definitely not for the typical EQ player. Well, most of the ones that have been around a while are kind of brutal in the end game, so even though they start you out with nice stuff. So I don't know. But yeah, very hard to get the ball rolling. I think it will be alright. So we're logging back in. I don't know, this metting thing sucks major balls. Heals suck for now too. So it might end up that they're gonna start adding in custom stuff. But me, like, my bots are almost always OOM. Luckily I don't need more like 1 heal per fight usually. Okay, so yeah, logging out, then logging back in, as you can see, guys. My bots are once again working, and we're all gonna get buffed up. I don't have a pet, so I have to get my pet up. I'm gonna see if we have a new pet. We probably do have a new pet. So usually when you start out on a server like this, you'll have to plan out. Usually if you have bots, it's best at, like, if your main character is a FD and the other bots or whatever. But back then, so a little secret though, before they did the changeover, the bots could do a lot more things. Yeah, the bots usually had about almost 100 commands, different commands that you could do. So the bots were very, I guess you could say, optimizable. There was a lot of things you could do with them, but with the because of the new servers that they're on, well, they redid the what they did was they added the in the back end, like maybe if you can think like a building. Uh, so what they did was the developers, they bought all these new servers, and the new servers on the back end made it to where they lost a lot of the optimizable things that you can do with bots. Um, like there was definitely, like I remember when I could trying to think of all the things. Oh yeah, bots would be able to port you. You can tell them what spell to cast on you, and I think now they don't do that anymore. So I forget. Oh yeah, the maximum level is 65 here, and it goes all the way up to LDoN. So it makes me wonder if we're going to be able. They have the LDoN fully implemented. Yeah, so I was telling some of the guys. They got one of the guys here says I played on a server like that, and it says I said it would be cool if they made a new server where all things are unlocked, but only seen one that did that long ago. Yeah, so that was back when. Hello there, Ron Stucky. What server are you playing on? Um, so I don't know if you've heard the open license servers. Have you ever heard of those, Ron? Yeah, so these are the ones that are the non-live servers that are customizable and all that. And what Everquest did was they gave the open license of the source code, but it could only be used if it's not for profit, which means it would have to be 100% free, kind of like what EverQuest is now. You can, like, anybody can go to the live servers on EverQuest, and the game is, yeah. So it's like that. Yeah, it's like the P99, but this is a new one that came out probably maybe like 1 or 2 days ago. But yeah, yeah, P99. It's kind of like that, but not. P99's been around forever, but yeah, it's kind of like that thing. But I remember a long time ago when I was actually applying for a job to EverQuest as a developer, and I got invited. This is a story that I rarely ever tell this story, but an EverQuest developer did approach me, and it was probably about 10 years ago, and they were like, "Yeah, we looked at your application, John. You know, this, and this, and that, and what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna invite you to one of the servers that are, it's, it was separate from the P99s and all that, but it was like a server where the employees are allowed to be on. So this is where all the developers would go, and the employees of the actual EverQuest. And I went there, and they were like, teaching me how to do the job and all that, of how the gaming industry works and all that. And it was kind of like that. They also had one kind of like on the P99, where this server's at. They had a server where everything was unlocked. So you can, like, and but it was kind of like what I did when I was I guess you could say, going through the process of getting where they were deciding if they were going to hire me or not, and I was everything was unlocked on the server. And later on, I made a lot of friends at EverQuest, the employees and the devs and all that, and it was really fun. I never got hired, but I made a lot of friends, and I think that's one of the things in life that a lot of people don't they kind of take for granted. Sometimes it's better to make a friend than to be a short-term employee of a company, of a large company, that's very famous and all that, you know. But who knows, maybe someday a large company will hire me on to do some projects. But yeah, it's also fun to just enjoy the journey. That's what I would say. But if we go over here, you can see there's a lot of people enjoying the game. Let's see. Oh, there we go. So yeah, there's a lot of new people checking out the server. There's a guy here. He's got his little thing here. Yeah, so he's got a warrior. I'm using a necro, and you can see he has his epic 1.0s. But yeah, ever since the when they did the changeover of the servers, they got the new servers now for the place where they have P99 and all those servers. They lost. Uh, I remember that they did make some mentions about it. They said that they, like the bots, they lost a lot of the functionality, but it may be possible to write all that functionality back in, but I don't know if I guess they would have to figure everything out all over again on how to do that. So to make a better bot, it would just probably take developers like Arcadius and all that. It would take them a long time to, if they decided to do that. But or maybe they just decided that they want the bots to have less functionality, which is okay too. Me myself, I enjoyed the very large optimized functions of the old bots that were when they first came out. This guy's got his bots lined up. That's pretty neat there. And that one right there, this weapon. So it looks like this guy, he might be a developer because it looks like he has the it looks like he has the nerfed weapons. I think it might be a Soul Devourer. It might, no, I don't think it is. It might be one of the other ones though. Or I might be thinking of, yeah, but that curved sword right there. And I think these guys are higher level. Yeah, these guys are red. So the owner of these bots, let me see. I don't know which one it would be, but let's see. I think it's this guy. I think it's Math. I think he's the owner of the bots right there. Yeah, so we're currently level. I don't think these guys are regen of mana though, but it says they're at the 100%, so I guess they're okay. So right now we're at level 9. So from here we could go. Should we go back to Unrest? I don't know if we should try Unrest. Trying to think. Oh yeah, Paula Duel. I wonder if we can take Paula Duel at level 9. It's gonna be hard, but I want to get some of the better AC gear that they have there. Or we can go to Crescent Reach and try our hand there. But we would have to go through POK. But I think they have Crescent Reach on there, so we could try Crescent Reach because we do have some upgrades that we can get there. And that's like one of my favorite teleporter names. Something Stargazer. Yeah. She got that pretty cool shield too. So yeah, the server just came out, so it does make me wonder if it's going to be around for a long time. But yeah, I like there was a server, and anything from any level could drop in any zone, and they had the drop rate. There were a few swords in the game that looked like that. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, there was some special ones that got nerfed. And that one, the look of the scimitar that the one guy had, so he might be, because he might be the developer, and the developer could unlock any item in the game and use that on his bots if he wanted to. He can use any item in the game for that matter, as long as he has the ID for it. He'll be able to put any item he wants on his bots. And since they made it to where, like this guy, he's a necro, but he's not wearing clothes. He's wearing, so the way that they did the armor is you can wear any type of armor. You can wear uh, heavy armor, like tank armor. So any armor will fit on any class. So they removed a lot of the requirements, but they're kind of they said that the rules are that you can't really use like a lot of the um, commands that you would get on some of the other servers, like to port to any zone or from any spot and all that. They want you to use the legitimate teleporter NPCs, uh, probably because it might crash the server or it might cause server problems. But um, it looks like most of the servers that have been around for a long time, like P99, have gotten rid of most of those problems. There's very few bugs now on some of the servers that have been around a while. So these are blue, so we're gonna skip these. We're gonna try to go to. Oh, we got them attacking us. So yeah, we're gonna attack these, and we should be able to mow through these. Right now we're in Crescent Reach. Whoa, what's that? The only ones that, yeah, so these guys are still yellow. And right now I can use the clicky on my 1.0 Necro clicky, but these mobs would die too quick. But we're gonna go, wow, these mobs are dying fast. So maybe they're changing it, maybe they're making the mobs easier, or maybe I'm just a higher level, but right now we're just mowing through them, but we're trying to work our way up to the harder mobs. I don't know if we can take them out, but we're gonna try to get those items. But yeah, I do remember, I believe it was called the Soul Devourer, and that's the one that's I believe it's called I believe they're called artifacts, and they're not allowed on the live servers. I mean, maybe if the developers or the high level GMs showed up on the live servers, they might have those items. But yeah, I remember there was one server, and I was able to just create any weapon as long as I had the ID for it. And I gave my character, but the thing is that once you get to like about level 65 to 70, and you try to solo if you try to solo the raid mobs, uh, they would eventually, even though the Soul Devourer has zero delay, it wouldn't be doing enough damage unless you like stopped yourself from getting healed. But you probably wouldn't be doing enough damage with the Soul Devourer to, if you were solo, to take down the raid mob with your DPS, because you would need a lot of DPS to counter the regen of the raid mobs. Some of the raid mobs, like in OOW, Omens of War, like the Maid of Murum and all that, the raid mobs there, like in WAS, I think it was Holcroor. Yeah, so raid mobs like that, I tried to do it, and I couldn't solo them, so I had to find other ways to upgrade my character and all that, and get my A's all up. So I'm going to use a clicky. Well, now he's going down. So it's gonna, and it resisted. So I always thought that, but I don't know anything about the Necro epics because I never really use them, hardly ever. But I didn't know that, I'm gonna try to use it. Yeah, I didn't know that I always thought the 1.0 epic clicky on the Necro was unresistible. So it doesn't matter what level they were, it would always land. But I guess I was wrong about that. I don't know how it is on the live servers, because I never, when I was on, well, I still have my live accounts, but I don't really use them that much. But I usually use them about once a year during certain times. But I never really got the Necro Epic on the live servers. And I think the only epic I have on the live servers is the mage, and that one was, it was the 1.0 was really hard to get. So it looks like I have an upgrade here, but it's just going to be a little bit hard starting out. So I'm going to start out with my guy, and then if I get another pair of these good pants, then I will give them, well, they're not that good, but they're the best that you can get. Besides Defiant, you know, it would be nice to get some Defiant drops, but the Defiant drops haven't really been dropping that much, so. But I believe they do drop. I believe the Defiant does drop. That's just not a good drop rate, so. And we got some guys on me. But we can take these guys out now. So I'm going to use my epic clicking and see if that'll land. Yeah, so I don't, yeah, it didn't land because it would be the red square. Yeah, so the epic clicky didn't land on this guy. This guy's, and I'm about to die because my healer is not healing. I don't, my characters might be bugged, but it might be because they're still, yeah, we're not level 10, so they're gonna be meleeing. Even though the healer has, it says that it has the healer, the cleric, is at 100%, so they got me. So now I have to go back. I lost experience. Wow. So now I really have to be careful on these servers. So yeah, I don't know how much I lost, but when I go back, I don't think my cleric is old enough to res me. So yeah. But yeah, the funnest server that I've been on that I liked is the one where any item could drop in any zone, and so it made it fun and it made it interesting, and you can wear anything, kind of like this one. You can, but I think there were some restrictions on the armor. So anything that was mage armor, only a mage could use, but anything could drop in any zone. So it made it really fun because you never knew what would drop on each mob. No matter what mob it is that you killed, there would be a chance that you can get an item from the newest expansions that are allowed on these servers, and you would get the newest armor. Like you could get the newest armor at level 1 and wear it, and you can get like a full set of armor in a starter zone, and have like maybe 10k HP, and it would be really easy to it would be a little bit easier to get through the leveling process, which made it really fun. Yeah, so we do got some guys here. Let's see. But in about 15 minutes, I'm going to be ending the stream, taking a break, and I will probably be picking back up on mixer.com, because I also do stream to Mixer and Twitch, but it will be a very long time before I stream on Twitch, I believe. So for now, I'll be streaming on YouTube, and I will also be streaming on mixer.com. And you will, like tonight, I will probably stream for about 5 or 6 more hours. Because I usually stay up for a night shift to do my live streams. And yeah, so we're gonna try. I'm gonna go back and try the either Crescent Reach, or I might go to LDoN now. So I'm gonna port over to see if we can go to LDoN. But I don't think we're gonna be able to use the command to go straight there because they don't allow it. So we'd actually have to use the teleporter, or we'd have to walk. So we have to do it the old school way, which is, you know, like in my opinion, it's kind of boring. I would just prefer just to, like me, I like non-stop action. I like to have a regen that would be keeping up, or at least getting healed. Like with these bots, they're not really healing that well. Maybe later on they will once I get them with the proper gear, but it's always the beginning that's really hard. So it's always have a little fun to have some really good armor to get you through the levels. But let's see. So yeah, we can't do Mistmore yet unless we had some really uber items. So I'm thinking, yeah, we'd have to go through POK. Yeah, there it is, the Plane of Knowledge. So we can go there, and then we have to do the old school run. And I think I do still remember how to get there to get to LDoN the old way. And we can do the, we can start out doing the, oh, I forgot to get buffed. Oh well. The buffs only last about 5 to 10 minutes, so it's not big of a deal. But it'll just take a little bit longer to run there. So yeah, we're gonna go through the Nexus. And yeah, I'm probably gonna get some more bags, but they'll probably be later on. But yeah, that was one of the funnest servers I played on. That was quite a while back. Really, really fun. I remember when I soloed. I soloed all the way up to level 85, and I was going through all the zones. I got to see the House of Thule. I got all the way up to the House of Thule, but then they didn't have any more content available on the server, so I got to see all the way up to 85. But I didn't get to see every zone, but I got to see many zones, which was pretty fun. Let's see. I'm looking for the Nexus. This is Crescent Reach. I'm thinking this is the Nexus. It's been a while, but yeah, there it is. Yep. So I'm kind of right. It's all kind of coming back to me. It's been about a year since I played Everquest. Yeah. The last time I played on the live servers was a year ago, actually, in last April. And yeah. But anyway, we're gonna go to. So we're gonna have to look for. This is knowledge. This is. That's Kunark, so we gotta go left. Yeah, we gotta go left. Yeah, we gotta go this way. So yeah, they do have some restrictions on the server, but I guess it's not that bad. Let me see. Wait a minute. Is this the right one? Doesn't look like the right one. I could be wrong. Yeah, we're going to the Nether Being lair. Somehow this feels off. Feels like the wrong zone. I feel like I'm not going the right way. Yeah, I think I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, definitely going the wrong way. We gotta go back the other way. Yeah, so it's been a long time since I did the run. So we're gonna go, let's see, it says here knowledge portal, so that's not that one. Yeah, it should be this one, Shadow Haven. There we go. So I did go to the wrong one. It's all starting, whoa, it's all starting to come back to me. But yeah, once we get to our little port-in area, I'm going to be taking a little break, guys. And then I will be on Mixer for the next 5 or 6 hours. Live streaming for you guys and enjoying the journey and sharing the journey with you guys. So yeah, now we're going to be going to Shadow Haven. It's all coming back to me. And we have to go this way, I believe. There's a little dwarf dudes. Yeah, I remember how to get there now, so we're going this way. Doing the old school run. But, let's see. We're gonna go up here, we're gonna go up to the left, up the stairs. Now, the only thing that I well, this one has a level cap of 65, as opposed to the level cap of 105 on the live servers. And you can only go up to, the content that they have here is only up to Lost Dungeons of Noroth. So that means we should, we actually, I don't think anybody's gotten to the plains, but yeah, we should have the plains of power, and I forget the order that they went, but I know that LDoN came out after the plains of power, because I remember because when LDoN started, I was still getting up to the level needed to get into the plane of time. But I remember that I was planning to join a time guild, and there were people that were going to hook me up, get into the plane of time guild. And back then, the plane of time, it was still kind of new. People were still trying to complete the first zones, I guess the first tiers of the plane of time, and it was one of the best times to be on Everquest. But there was so many people that wanted to get done with all the planes tier progression, that there was not enough guilds. There was more people, like for this one guild, I think it was the first or the second guild on the server that was able to unlock the plane of time, and the waiting list for people to join that it was already full. It had 60 members, or maybe even 120, something like that. Like 60 were main, and they had 60 more people written up to be in their server. And I guess they called them benchmarkers, bench warmers. they would fill in for somebody if somebody didn't show up. They would be allowed. They would be ready, and I guess they would be have their initial flag to get in, or they would help them. They would be of the required level to start doing the initial flagging of the first zone in the planes of power. And back then it was such a magical time, though. There was like so many people trying to get in, but there was only one or two servers on one or two guilds on the server that were actually ready to do it, and that were doing that content already. So there was like literally 400 people on a backlist that they kept that were trying to get into those two guilds to do the planes of power. But the funnest one was the plane of time. I think it was the plane of time, and I don't know if any other areas of the planes had good loot. Oh yeah, I remember that you can do a group, and you can do one of the group bosses, but you couldn't do the raid boss. And we started out doing that in the plane of fire, if I remember correctly. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. I hope you have enjoyed the content so far. I have reached my first hours of the server opening. I think it opened yesterday or today. And some people have reported that they're only level 40. And I think they've been playing for maybe 12 hours. And they're level 40. So they haven't reached 65 yet. So right now, the people that play the most are only in their 40s. And I'm not really sure if I'm going to continue playing on this server. Tomorrow I might try to look for a better one. I don't know. It just depends. But I do like many of the features. I like that they have bots. And I like that they removed all the requirements. And you can basically wear anything. But there is level requirements. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this stream, and I will see you guys on Mixer.com. In about an hour, guys, I'm going to be taking a meal break. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget hit that subscribe button if you love the Everquest content. Can we get at least maybe like 1,000 or 1,000,000 likes? And also, guys, share my content with all the things if you're using on desktop. I think there's like 8 different websites that you can share the content on. Share it with your friends, family, coworkers, etc., etc. I love you guys. Thank you for your coming in the chat, hanging out. Thank you, Ron Stuckey, for stopping by. You are awesome. And I will see you guys in the next live stream, which should be either tomorrow or the next day on YouTube.